Hello everyone, it's me. Welcome back to my channel. Casey's in the house. Guys, I have another update for you. I've been slacking on my updates and I feel like I need to catch up. So, I thought today I would give you an update on my Ikea greenhouse cabinet, which has changed a lot over the years, as you probably would imagine. Right now, guys, I still have my air plant collection. I have a couple of hoyas in here. You can see another one down there. The hoyas love it in here. I have my Dischidia over there. And this hoya we don't get along, linearis. This is its last chance, so I'm going to throw it out. And I have my anthuriums. Anthurium villanorum, Anthurium crystallinum, Anthurium, oh gosh, I'm forgetting this one. What's that called? It's like the one I hunted forever because I killed my other one that I had. Well, I didn't kill it, thrips did. And I bumped into this one whose name is escaping me, guys. But let's see. Let's just go in. Let's just go in and check it all out. So, let's see if I wrote down what this is. There you go. Clarinervium, which is making this beauty right here. Look at that. So pretty. So pretty. Guys, I am battling thrips, which are a nightmare, but I figure how to control them without chemicals. You just have to be consistent because if you leave just one little thrip behind anywhere at all, you will have thrips again in a few days to a few weeks or so. It's a lot of soap, a lot of natural oils, basically mint, rosemary, and some other oils I'm using. Guys, I'm just trying different things. This seems to be working. Me and this one, we're not getting along. What is this one called again? Let's see. Doriaki. We were not getting along because I was not watering it enough, I think. But I think I've finally gotten around to that properly. And it was in a different pot and it didn't seem happy. So I repotted it. And these two seem to get thrips the most for some reason. So I leave them at the bottom near each other. So it's growing new buds. I even went and bought cocoa fiber to put these guys in. I think they like this mix. Little more, it's very airy, but it does hold enough water and slowly dries. And I've decided that these kinds of pots are much better because they hold the moisture longer. These guys seem to love moisture around their roots, not wetness, moisture, for as long as you can get it to stay there. I want to turn this around so you can see the mature leaf. Look at that. This leaf here on the villanorum is the newest. I wish I knew why it curls like that underneath, but the new leaf, I don't know, just does that. The other ones did the same thing. Maybe it will straighten out eventually, because if you could go to the top and see the hydrometer over there, this thing usually or is it hygrometer? Anyway, the humidity measuring equipment. It's 60 now because I've got the door open, but you can see I have these little humidifiers, which makes such a difference, guys. Get one, Amazon. Any little ones you can get. The bigger it is, the worse it'll be for you because there'll be too much moisture. So I find the little ones like this that you put on the intermittent misting do the best. So when I don't have the door open, this is usually a good 70% humidity or more all the time. And let's go back to this shelf here let's work our way up from the bottom to the top. So I already mentioned, of course, this is my crystallinum right here. I'm always staring at these guys to make sure no thrips are sneaking back in. I basically spray them weekly with soap and oils. And I think it's working because you can see the beautiful growth, nice and red. This is a new leaf. That's a new leaf right there. So they're doing much better, guys. They're doing much better, much happier with what's happening in here now. Like I said, me and this one, see if I can open it. Oops, we don't get along. Oh, it's got mold in there because I haven't opened it in a while. I'm gonna have to figure something else. I think I'm gonna take it out of there and put the what's left of it in cocoa fiber or something. Maybe it'll be happier. I don't know. This plant is never happy. I tried it in different locations in my place, in my house here, and different mediums. It's just not happy. Different lighting, still not happy. I'm like, you know what? Maybe we're not meant to be together. Anyway, sometimes, guys, you and a plant will never get along, and you can't even figure it out. This is my, okay, let's see if I can remember what that is. Hoya Caudata Sumatra, I believe. Or is it Sumatra Caudata? I think it's Caudata Sumatra. But anyway, it's famous for these markings on the leaves. You can see the white markings. Almost looks like there's a lichen on it. This used to be a much bigger plant. I now have 2 or 3 because I just was going through life, getting too busy and stressed out and everything, and I neglected it. It used to be in my other greenhouse with the orchids. It was very happy, it used to bloom all the time, and I decided not to water it and give it really low humidity, just neglect, and it started to die on me. Literally most of it died off, and I rerouted this part. There's actually 2 in there. And as you can see, we're happy again in a relationship. We have been forgiven. It's growing this beautiful long vine now. It's got another new leaf on here. I think when I put it in there, literally like 2 leaves. So I could see it's doing very well. Moving on up, here is my, watch me forget, guys. What do you call this? Hoya something. Hoya carnosa. Oh yes, compacta. That's why you put labels, guys. That's why you put labels in your pots, right? Hoya compacta here. Now I bought this, let's see if I have the year. It's been a while. 2021. So I've had this now for maybe 3-4 years. I think it was like late summer I got it. And when I bought it, it was literally just, let's see if I can remember. I think it was just this part right here. Just this branch here. This one, okay? You can see the oldest leaves are kind of yellowy, and yeah. And it grew this one. This plant is slow growing, guys. Slowy. Which is fine by me, frankly, because I don't want it to grow too fast in here because I'm running out of room. And then I freaked out because I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to die. I'm going to kill it because I forgot to water it one day or something. Or not one day. I just didn't water it when I should have. And I came back. I think I was on vacation. I don't know. And the leaves looked absolutely dehydrated to the hilt. And I was like, uh-oh. I watered it and it would not perk back up, guys. And I freaked out. I was like, no. So I took this cutting. I took a cutting. And I plopped it in water, and it loved the water so much. I decided, well, since we love water, we might as well try you out in, can you see what it's in, guys? Leca. Leca. And here's the kicker. This little, vine back here, which is in Leca, okay, and has grown quite a bit, considering it's just a little cutting. Look at that. Now, this is a spent bud, okay? But this thing has bloomed twice. And guess what? The one that's in dirt hasn't bloomed not even one time. Just grows. Just grows. That's it. But the one in Leca grows and blooms. But it does grow slightly slower, I suppose, maybe. I think so. But it doesn't, but this one doesn't bloom. And it grows more. As you can see, it's nice and bushy. It's a beautiful plant. At first I used to think, what a weird looking plant, right? But I kind of like its twisty, kind of bizarre leaves. Yeah, so it's really happy in here. And here I have my Dischidia. First time I'm growing this plant, guys. It's a Dischidia numillaria dragon something. Let's see if I wrote the whole thing down. Oh, dragon. There you go. So all this, you could tell from here to here is new growth, right? And back there is new growth. I need to repot it. I'm being bad. You can see the tip on that new growth back there is yellow because I'm not being good. But this one here is looking really good. Such a bizarre plant. Look at those leaves, guys. Like, what is that? That's why I like it. It's so weird. I like weird plants sometimes, you know? So anyway, I had it with my, I don't even know why, I had it with my cactus and succulent collection. And the darn thing just would not grow much at all, okay? And if you could read the label, I got this back in November. This was a birthday gift to myself. And it was just a little cutting I got, you know, from this nursery that I go to, which is really good up in Markham, Ontario. What's it called? Valley View. Yeah, Valley View in Markham. Really nice place to visit, guys. It's worth the drive. Anyway, I got this for pretty cheap. $3.95. I write things down, guys. See that? $3.95. Cheap birthday gift, but I love it. Buy it for myself. And it wouldn't grow, guys. It would not grow. Couldn't figure it out. Never looked good. Then I thought, wait, hold up. Why do I have this with my cactus? Like, seriously, why? Why do I have it with succulents? Just because it looks like a succulent doesn't mean it actually behaves like one. So one day out of frustration, and I haven't even repotted it, as you can see. It's still in the nursery pot since last year. I probably should repot it, which would help, I'm sure. It has grown, as you can see. What, 1, 2, 3 new tips, except for the one that I somehow got yellow. I'm going to break it. Oh, ooh, see the milk come out, guys? Look at that. I knocked off the yellow bit. See that? Can I see the yellow? Oh, it's got the milk, the dreaded milk. Anyway, it's now happy, or much happier. I am sure once I repot it, it will look even better. Give it some nice nutritious soil. Let's zoom back out here, guys. It'll look good. So that's my Dischidia numillaria dragon, I believe it's called. So next, last but not least, my beautiful collection. Let's see if I could. There we go. These are pretty big, right? Mounted, solidly attached on its own. It's got roots, as you can see. And the roots are just for attaching themselves to things. They don't absorb water with their roots. It's all through their beautiful scale-like leaves, if I could zoom in. My beautiful air plant. Guys, Tillandsia. Now you can see a spent bloom on it. That's because it did bloom. Hence the beautiful color it has. They become very vivid in color when they're about to bloom and during bloom, FYI. Here we have another one. Guys, I cannot remember the names of these things. All I know is they're plants, Tillandsias of some kind. Okay, but this one is bizarre, so of course I love it, you know. I haven't seen any roots on it. All I've done is tie them onto, I should tie this one. I still have to do that one, but all I did was mount it onto bark, okay? And that's what I did to get this one to root. So I did the same thing with that one, but I've had this for quite a while, probably 2 years or something, maybe longer. I lose track of time. I think it's probably 2 years. This one here, again, it's a weird one, but I love it. Probably needs to be mounted. And this one is going gangbusters. Look at it. I mean, talk about pretty. Look at that thing. Seriously. It's gorgeous. Look at that. Air plants are absolutely gorgeous, guys. If you don't kill them and you grow them well, they look amazing, right? Yeah, that one is just started to grow like crazy. It's not mounted. It's just inside of a little wire basket I made for it. And this one here, now this one's interesting. If you look underneath, you can see it has a seed pod still. I have a whole bunch of seeds I don't even know how that happened. I just have a lot of seeds after it bloomed. I came into the greenhouse one day, looked, and all these seeds were just sitting on the bottom level. And I was like, okay. At first, I didn't know what they were because they look really weird. But I have a bag of tillandsia seeds and I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I might try and grow them. I'm not sure. And this one here is the slowest one. The slowest one. But I love its curly, look at that. I love its curly growth pattern. Oh, look at that long root. Do you see that long root? Look at that. Yeah, so that's it, guys. That's what's in. Let me move this out of the way. That is what is in my Ikea greenhouse in a nutshell. Tillandsias at the top are air plants. Couple of hoyas here and there. A new malaria. And my beautiful collection of these beauties. Oh, wait, I'm looking here. I'm like, did I see a thrip? Wait, do I see a thrip? No, that's not a thrip. That's just scars. Anyway, thrips will make you crazy. Yeah, so that's it, guys. My beautiful anthuriums, which I'm hoping will be way more beautiful soon, now that I think I figured out what they want from me. Guys, I killed my queen anthurium. Well, I didn't, the thrips. Ugh. There's a space. One of these spaces will be filled with my queen anthurium. Yes, it will. I love that thing. I need it. Well, I'm not going to pay much for it. Guys, I don't pay much for these things. I'm a deal buyer. I only buy when the deal's amazing. Yeah. I only buy when they're cheap. I think I paid the most for this one because I wanted it so bad. But I didn't go over like 30 bucks or something. So, no, I pay very little. And the funniest thing is there's actually 2 plants in here, guys. You notice? I don't know how that happened. But it made 2 plants. Not complaining. So now I have 2 crystallaniums. Crystallaniums, I can't say it, in one pot. Pretty cool. And I have a feeling the same thing is happening with the Doriaki down there. But anyway, I'm going to close this now because as you can see, the humidity has dropped a lot since I've got the door open for so long. But it'll soon be back up with my little humidifier, guys. So thanks for watching. That's it for my IKEA greenhouse update. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy growing. God bless. Bye-bye.